use and economical. Generate your own pure water from the humidity in the air. This system is free of chemicals and uses a multi-stage filtration system, including reverse osmosis, carbon filters, and ultraviolet lights. Order now and claim your water independence today by calling Ecola Blue at 1-800-691-6043. That's 1-800-691-6043. Or visit Ecola Blue on the web at www.ecoloblu.com today. This is Alex Jones with 5 good reasons you should consider buying a solar power generator. Number 1, new climate legislation could easily double or triple your electric bill. Number 2, our new energy czar wants to control how much power your electric company allows you to have. It's true. Total government control of electricity in the name of smart grid technology is coming. Number 3, in some areas of the country, the power grid is dangerously overloaded. And now new socialist legislation is only compounding the problem. Number 4, dangerous weather is always a threat to local grids. Every year, thousands of families lose their power from weather-related outages. Number 5, a solar power generator provides powerful backup insurance and peace of mind. Folks, I really believe in the solar power generators offered by Solutions from Science, one of my oldest sponsors. You can get more information at www.mysolarbackup.com. That's mysolarbackup.com. Remember, the government doesn't own the sun, so go to mysolarbackup.com or call 1-877-327-0365. Hi folks, this is Alex Jones, and I want to tell you about the Silver Lungs generator. Now you can produce pure and endless colloidal silver and deliver the solution directly into the bloodstream by breathing the solution through the lungs. The respiratory system is the first line of defense for airborne pathogens and viruses. The Silver Lungs generator infuses the respiratory system with your self-produced nano-silver solutions and also delivers the silver nanoparticles instantly into the bloodstream. With continued legislation threatening the sale of nano-silver products, you can now produce pure and endless colloidal silver with the Silver Lungs generator. Very easy to follow step-by-step instructions are provided, making production fast and simple. Go to www.silverlungs.com today and learn more about the breakthrough technology of the Silver Lungs generator. That's www.silverlungs.com. Hundreds of nations have fallen to tyranny in the last century alone. This is our last chance to not relive history.
As they're finishing off this agenda, they'll be pulling the rug from underneath Americans at home.
They have tremendous influence on our president and Congress, and they really are calling the shots.
I think it's incumbent upon all of us as American citizens to pay attention.
Fall of the Republic identifies the enemies of our nation, the criminal offshore cartel, hell-bent on destroying sovereignty and on its ashes constructing world government.
Tim Geithner, Bernanke, they're arsonists. They're asking for more matches. And the Congress is saying, who do we make the check out to?
Today, seems like nobody does care. And right now in Washington, D.C., we have seen a fall of the Republic.
Get your copy of Fall of the Republic on DVD at Infowars.com or watch it online right now in super high quality at PrisonPlanet.tv.
Coast to coast, direct from Austin. You're listening to the Alex Jones Broadcasting Network.
Okay, folks, we're back live. Thank you so much for joining us on this Sunday edition. So the people of the planet are waking up to the big banks, to Wall Street's corruption. It's all over the foreign mainstream news that, as usual, Goldman Sachs set up the double set of books in Greece and Spain, and then is intimately involved bringing those countries' financial systems down. I've had members of the Icelandic parliament on documenting the same event. The same people ran the scam here in the United States. And as a people, we have to become aware of this and say no to it. Now, it's not my opinion that the government is taking over the internet. The cybersecurity bill states that all ISPs that even serve 100 people or more, small internet companies, will have to put in government hubs, government software that's wired into their networks. The Pentagon is separately, in the last 5 years, building its own giant network nationwide and laying its own cable worldwide, and now saying they're going to start shutting down the old web, forcing everyone on to their web. And then CNN last night had a big piece, and we have an article by Kurt Nimmo, an excellent report at prisonplanet.com and Infowars.com titled, CNN Broadcast Major Cyber War Game Propaganda. Michael Chertoff and others were there, the former head of Homeland Security that makes all the money off the body scanners, the naked body scanners. And they said, we've got to get the American people ready to shut down the web as it's known. We have to prepare them, and we have to have the Pentagon take over all the power companies. We've got to nationalize them because terrorists are going to strike the internet. Now, I have reports in the last 2 years of the Pentagon saying it's simulating attacks on itself. And every time they do this, they then blame it on outsiders. It's kind of like antivirus companies being caught creating their own viruses. This is their pretext to take the internet over and start filtering it and censoring it. And we've seen Spain, we've seen England moving this way, we've seen Italy completely move that way, Australia, New Zealand. We're seeing my films being censored all over the world, Infowars.com, PrisonPlanet.com. It's happening. And so CNN has another report here, cashing in on internet censorship. More people are searching for tools that allow them to access inaccessible information as this happens. And then right on time, 2 days, 3 days, 2.5 days before the Saturday CNN government propaganda piece they had, where they fearmongered everybody and kind of laid out what they were going to do, Washington Post, more than 75,000 computer systems hacked in one of the largest cyber attacks security firm says. Oh, they're a security firm. They'll sell you the fix. Don't worry. More than 75,000 computer systems at nearly 2,500 companies in the United States and around the world have been hacked in what appears to be one of the largest and most sophisticated attacks by cyber criminals discovered to date, according to a Northern Virginia security firm. And it just goes on. Oh, they're just now discovering all of these, some of them that happened as much as 2 years ago in 196 countries. So this is what's being pushed. The government's going to save you from that old pesky internet with a new internet that will literally wrap you in cyber barbed wire. All right, continuing into other key stacks of news. Oh, by the way, before the break, I mentioned that it was in the Houston News that the police chief wants cameras in everyone's homes. Houston police chief wants surveillance cameras in private homes. Orwellian telescreens will monitor your behavior. That's out of the Associated Press. If you want to read that report. See, the establishment thinks you're so broke back, so broken, that you'll give in to anything, that you have no moral compass, no common sense, that they have a principal telling high school students, I'm watching you on the school computers that you were given, that your parents paid for. I mean, why? Why is the government offering free computers? They're not free. And it's come out that they get grants from Homeland Security, from the BATF, from the FBI. Just look this up for yourself. Like, look up ATF, BATF grant to school, FBI grant to public school, Pentagon grant to schools. And they come into the classes and pay the schools tens of thousands of dollars per grade where they do this, generally 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. Millions of dollars for big school systems. And they have them write reports about their family life and their parents on computers, and then that's uploaded to the federal government. They're not just watching you. They're having your children write reports on you. This is what you pay tax money for. Suit. This is Seattle Times. It's got an AP article. School used its laptops to spy on students at home. And then the FBI is going, well, maybe it's reasonable. But I wanted to go back to this PrisonPlanet.com article by Alex Jones and Paul Watson, September 6, 2006. Government industry to use